Happy Tuesday, everybody. This is Becca from Becca About It, and this is a sacred Indigenous teaching covering the South Shield. So, as many of you guys know, I grew up on the Sioux Indian Reservation, Sioux and Assiniboine Reservation in northeastern Montana. And so today I want to bring you teaching from that culture about the South Shield of the sacred medicine hoop. That is the shield of the child within and represents the place where all physical life on earth begins. It's represented by the color red, which symbolizes faith. We believe that as you walk the good red road of life from south to north, we are assured that great mystery will bring us the exact experiences that will lead us to the understanding of living in harmony with all of life, which is what sacred Indigenous belief is. The goal of this life is to live in harmony with all of life. For most Western tribes, the sacred medicine animal observed in the South is either coyote or mouse. For those in the East, the South is represented by porcupine and is considered to hold energy. The porcupine is considered to hold the energy of the child. So today because I'm working with the energies of the Sioux in the West, we're going to utilize coyote medicine today. As adults in our day-to-day lives, we often forget to allow the magic and wonder of this life into our heart space, and sarcasm takes over. We lose our sense of humor. The ego begins to fear the loss of self-esteem, and even the most creative capacities within us and our best laid plans for using it wisely and positively are wrecked. Fear overtakes us, and the beautiful synchronicities of life all but dry up and wither away. Our internal timing is often ignored, and the beautiful uniqueness within us is doubted or hidden away. We shrink into a box to fit society so that we don't stick out and that we're comfortable. We don't make waves, or even worse, be judged, shamed, ridiculed by others for following the call of our own hearts. And really and truly, in today's day and age, in this time, this moment right here, I think what the world needs most is your own personal brand of medicine, and in a way that it has never been needed before. So I want to share with you a beautiful story that a Seneca woman named Jamie taught me regarding the teaching of the South Shield, the medicine of the inner child. You can feel free to close your eyes if you want as I take you through this beautiful imagery, or feel free to just watch me. So I want you to picture yourself sitting on the side of a canyon, high above the noise of the city below. I want you to turn your head now to the south, and as you do so, enter the silence of a quiet heart. Allow my words and the sound of my voice to lead you now to the place within your heart that guards and protects the understanding of the teaching of the South Shield. As you settle into this heart space, you see a young girl come trotting up the canyon, riding on the back of a coyote. As you watch her in your mind's eye, you can't help but giggle as she leans over and pats the soft fur of his neck, thanking him for her transport there. Notice her gentle way of being. She may look like an ordinary child, but observe her connection with the coyote. There is no fear in her. She does not worry that the coyote will try to trick her and run fast and far so she falls off. You see, in native folklore, the coyote is trickster to my people. Coyote teaches us the beauty of our own trust and our own innocence until we become too serious. And then coyote backtracks to trick us out of the pompousness that masks our heart with fears and seriousness. If we forget to be children and take life with laughter and ease, coyote is there to pester us until we let go of the inner pain that keeps us from knowing the joys of life. You notice now the coyote and the little girl trot up to you and hand you a basket with 3 items. These 3 gifts are the symbols of the 3 parts to understanding the South Shield. I want you now to reach into the basket and take out item number 1. It's a Heyoka doll. This gift is the first path to understanding the wisdom of the child, is the spirit of playfulness. If you can laugh at the events that strip you of your ego-centered pride, you will return to innocence and humility. It is from that place of new beginnings and huge possibilities that all things become clear and are filled with your own truth. In our tribe, the Heyoka puts on the energy of the sacred clown to become the teacher for all. The Heyoka makes you wonder if what they are saying or doing is actually correct, thereby making you think and figure it out for yourself. When people are made to think on their own, the wobbly beliefs that have been used as a rubber crutch for them in the past are tested. If the rubber crutch gives way and they end up on the ground on their rump, a valuable lesson was learned. If, however, they stop and think, test out a teaching for themselves, and it stands in good stead, the wobbly belief becomes a knowing system for their lives that they can then trust themselves. The Heyoka is known for creating lessons at the expense of another's seriousness. Laughter is the ultimate lesson that breaks the bonds that destroy the balance between people. The seriousness of the adult cannot wreck your relationship with others if you honor the child's wisdom of balancing the sacredness with their irreverence. Reach into the basket now and pull out item number 2, a shiny red ball. As you hold it in your left hand, reach out and touch it with your right. But the moment you touch it, it darts out of your hand and bounces down the canyon with the little girl and coyote bounding after it, laughing all the way. Physical fitness. Yes, moving your body is the second path to the South Shield. To know the joy of using your body, developing the skill and grace that comes with play, allows you, the body, to rid itself of the tensions of the adult world. In this way, it's easier to trust yourself and walk in balance. You feel safe and comfortable within your own body. The skill of knowing what your body can do, what its needs are, and how to give it the freedom to express itself is the second path to having faith in yourself. If you ignore your body and deny it the movement, the play, the nutrition, and the love it needs, the trust you have in it is disconnected. Move your body. Get active. Dance, play, exercise, whatever. Just move the tension out. The South Shield is also about having trust in others, in life, and in Great Mystery's plan. By now, you are seeing the value of trust. Know that you may always trust every living thing to be exactly who and what they are at any given moment. It is only when you forget to observe the essence of each being for who they truly are that the projection of what you want them to be comes out. Coyote will trick you out of your illusion. Balancing the body is key to observing the truth in all things. If you use the body for work only, it gets tired and knotted up. But if you balance the body with physical play, it can release those ideas of being a slave to work. If you do not, this is where the root of resentments begin. If your body has no resentment, your thoughts can become clearer. There's no tension that would stop you from trusting yourself or others or the beauty and balance of Great Mystery's plan. Take the knowing of the second pathway and the red rubber ball into your heart for safekeeping. Now reach into the basket and remove the third gift. It's a mirror. Pull out a mirror and look at your reflection. Just as you begin to recognize the image, you see the young girl and the coyote trotting back up the path. She throws the ball, it hits the mirror, and it shatters it. You feel a sudden pang, but it's no matter. Don't worry. That's part of the lesson of the South Shield. When you can destroy the illusion of who you are to others and just be yourself, you will have restored your innocence. Looking into the mirror, you see thousands of tiny reflections on your face. Each broken piece holds a whole picture. As you look into the mirror, you begin to realize that there are many faces or sides of ourselves that we show to others. And it's almost always what we want them to see based on which face would bring us the most approval and acceptance. The way to regain the truth of who you are is to be found in that little child. The child within is the essence of your personal beginning and carries none of the adult fears. That child is your teacher, helping you to learn to shatter the mirrors of self-importance and to laugh at the expectations and projections of others. It is safe to be you once more. Through the teachings of the Heyoka doll, the red ball, and the mirror, you can connect with the teachings of the South Shield. The South Shield reminds us that being who you are and understanding that original essence, not altering that innocence and childlike precociousness for anyone, is a gift. It is a gift for others to see the reflection so they can drop the masks of their own fear and see that they also hold the beauty of their own inner child.